You have a date with the angel, starring Betty White, Bill Williams as Gus Angel, presented by Plymouth, star of The Forward Look, and the Plymouth Dealers of America.
The time, 3 months after Vickie and Gus Angel were married. The main character, call me honey. The plot, everybody else does.
And this is the reservations list, and that's the room index. Now, I can't impress upon you too strongly that the main attractions at this hotel are rest and quiet. So eliminate the loudmouths before they register.
I've been in the hotel business all my life, sir.
Well, this is your first night at this hotel, Mr. Slyke, and we can't be too careful. Now, oh yes, Mrs. Lyons in 57 is virtually a year-round guest. Then we have a Mr. Stacy L. Stacy, who is a bit of a loud problem. But don't get smart with him, because he's a Texan and he can buy the hotel and have us all fired. And, incidentally, in his bovine way, he's in love with the young lady who's singing out there. So,
Mr. Corey, I know my craft.
Huh? Oh, well, all right. Good night.
Good night.
My soul. It's just a gypsy in my soul. It's just a gypsy in my soul.
What do you think, sweetie?
Oh, God, this is beautiful.
Good evening, sir. Madame.
Hi, reservations for Mr. and Mrs. August Angel, sir.
Angel? Oh, certainly, sir. Delighted to have you with us.
How you doing, honey?
The reason my girlfriend never got the letters that she moved to Milwaukee. Oh, I knew you'd be surprised.
See you later, honey. Be with you in a minute, sweetie.
I was just telling your husband, Mrs. Angel, if you come here for relaxation, you come to the right place. The people are very friendly here.
They certainly are.
Your luggage, sir?
It's in the car.
Oh, front boy. Mr. Angel's luggage?
White Plymouth convertible out front.
Your rooms are this way. Another thing you can count on if you're looking for relaxation is absolutely nothing ever happens here.
It's deeper, dear, by far than any ocean I saw.
Please, Jimmy. I can handle this.
All right, folks, the excitement's over.
Look, I'm sorry, honey. I just saw a red one at that... Well, I'm sorry. I can't stand those buzzards making eyes at you.
That buzzard happens to be the most important man in this town. He's happily married. He has 3 lovely children. He was asking me to sing at the Chamber of Commerce picnic.
Oh.
Oh.
He should have said something.
It's a little hard to talk while you're flying through a door. Stacy, I need this job.
Not if you marry me, you don't. Look at that. The song stylings of Honey Mitchell. Where's that going to get you? Well, you don't even own that piano.
You big clown. And don't you dare buy it for me either.
Now, you listen, honey. You told me you've been waiting all your life to marry the first fathead that came along with $1 million. So here I am.
I've changed my mind. I've got work to do. Oh, no, you don't. There are a few customers in there you haven't thrown out yet. Let's keep it that way.
Ah, boy. Isn't this the greatest?
Uh-huh.
What do you want to do today?
Nothing.
You know what I think I'll do? I think I'll go to the village and have someone shave me for a change.
A barber might be nice.
While I'm gone, why don't you get dressed and meet me on the terrace later on?
Instead of that, why don't I get dressed and meet you on the terrace later on?
How did it go last night?
Quiet as a mouse eating cottage cheese.
Oh, good morning, Mrs. Lyons.
Good morning. Oh, it's you. I thought it was a masher. Which would have been nice. The reason my girlfriend moved to Milwaukee was... Well, come closer, dear. You can't expect me to shout across the lobby. The reason my girlfriend moved to Milwaukee was... I liked your hair better the way you wore it last night. This is the way I wore it last night. Poor baby. That Stacy's got you so you can't even think straight. Now, why don't you tell Mrs. Lyons all about it? I know exactly what you're going through. You'd marry Stacy in a minute if he didn't have all that money. And then, of course, that jealous streak of his. Well, that's something else again. But you know deep in your heart that he really loves you or he wouldn't be jealous. So it is the money after all. You're afraid that if you marry him, everybody will say you married him because he was rich. Because you've always said you married the first millionaire who came along. And then you think after you've been married for a year or two, he'd remember that. Why don't you tell Mrs. Lyons all about it? Why bother? That's the latest bulletin. Well, I say if you're not absolutely sure about Stacy, you'd better start shopping around for a new man. Thank you. You're welcome, dear. And do try to get some rest. You look terrible. Thanks again. You've set me up for the entire day. Well, I tried. Where are you going? Backstage.
Oh, madam, I don't think our guests are allowed backstage. Oh, for heaven's sake. Madam!
Oh, say, Frank, I want you to deliver this to Miss Mitchell for me when she comes down to breakfast. That'll probably be about noon.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I don't know the young lady. I'm new here.
Oh, well, I got her this ring. You think she'll like it? What's so funny?
It looks like the headlight on a locomotive.
Now, I know it's not much of a ring. I only paid $11,000 for it.
11,000? I'm sorry. I thought it was some sort of a joke or something. I really don't know, Miss Mitchell. I'm new here.
Oh, Mrs. Lyons, ma'am?
Hello? Oh, it's you, Mr. Stacy. Thrown anybody out of the hotel yet this morning?
No, ma'am. Mrs. Lyons, I wonder if you'd give this present to Miss Honey for me. It's to kind of make up for the ruckus I caused last night and all. You know, she's not exactly talking to me.
Well, this should make her start talking. I'll give it to her. But I think it's only fair to warn you she's shopping around for a new man.
Oh, no, ma'am. Miss Honey wouldn't do that. Now, you just... Well, you make up something, tell her, huh?
Buying Honey presents won't win her, Stacy.
Well, what will then?
Well, I don't know exactly. Have you tried poverty?
Clerk, will you see that this is sent up to my wife and make a big production out of it? Do you think she'll like these?
I'm sure they'll be most welcome, sir.
It's a gag. We've only been married a short while, and we do this sort of thing all the time. Mrs. Angel.
I remember.
I beg your pardon, sir. I couldn't help overhearing what you just said on account of I was deliberately listening. Oh, that's all right. You might be able to do me a favor, sir, if you've a mind to. My name's Stacy. Gus Angel. Well, glad to make your acquaintance. You know, down home I wouldn't hesitate a minute asking a complete stranger for advice. But up here, folks don't always cotton to it. Sure. I don't have a thing to do. Well, good. Now, I've got a little problem called Honey Mitchell, and you seem to be getting along just fine with your woman. So I thought possibly if the four of us could get together somehow, you could contrive to sit with Honey and...
Oh, there you are. Where'd you get that?
Backstage. Why?
Oh, no reason. What are you going to do with it?
Press it.
Oh, swell. But we are going to put it right back where we found it when we get through pressing it, aren't we?
You may have to take turns. My iron only has one handle.
Oh, excuse me. This was left here for you, madame.
For me? I'm sorry I was crotchety. Please, call me honey.
Oh, hello, honey.
Hello. My name is Mrs. Angel. Oh, I see it didn't take you long to get your hair fixed. I didn't know it showed.
You're up early, honey.
Well, I'm always up early. Oh, for a minute I thought he meant me. Which would have been nice. I thought Hollywood was the only place where everybody called people honey. I haven't been called anything else since I got here. Oh, here. A very handsome young man asked me to give this to you. Really? Mm-hmm. That silly character. I knew he'd do something like this. For a minute, I thought it was real.
Oh, now you mustn't laugh, dear. He probably paid a great deal of money for that.
Sure he did. All of 15 cents. He can't resist a dime store.
Guess who?
Jerome?
Nope.
Pierre?
Nope. Last chance.
Suppose it turns out I don't even know you. Stanislaus! Doesn't you silly character? Oh, honey, I want you... I guess I wasn't very good company. The nicest lady's been talking to me. I don't know what she's been saying, but she's been talking.
And I was talking to some rich Texan about how to rope and hogtie some girl singer. Aren't there friendly people around here?
Uh-huh.
Miss Corey, during the time I've lived here in your hotel, I have never seen such an exhibition.
Hello, Miss Lyons.
Hello, Cleopatra.
What?
Now, honey, what you do on your off hours is none of my business.
You're so right.
Well, anyways, I have heard that you have been indulging in a display of impromptu affection on the terrace today.
I don't know why I'm bothering to answer this, but I slept all day. You want a written excuse?
Ask her about Stanislaus.
Well, anyway, I wish you'd be a little more careful how you flirt with other men. Mr. Stacy will throw the whole hotel out in the street, and I'll wind up with a vacant lot.
As far as I'm concerned, Stacy is a dead issue. Which would be nice.
Ask her about Stanislaus.
I don't care about Stanislaus.
Well, there are other hotels, you know.
Now, Mrs. Lyons, be careful.
Pardon me. She's wearing the dress.
Well, I should hope so.
Now, about that dress. You know, we talked it over, and you promised to put it back after you got through pressing it.
Hey, buddy, who do you think you are anyway?
Oh, nobody. Nobody. You never saw anybody as nobody as me.
Well, honey, what are you sore about? Didn't you get my present?
Yeah. Just what I needed. Striped seat covers. Gus, we could eat here tonight.
We could. But I noticed a place down the road that has dancing. Why don't we go there instead?
Oh, you've got yourself a deal.
Good. And, honey, baby, that's what must have happened. You see, this Gus fella, he wanted to give his new wife those bloomers for a joke sort of. I guess somebody switched the presents.
I'm sorry, Stacy. I thought it was your way of being sarcastic. I gotta get to work.
You sing that song. You know the one.
Day by day, I'm falling more in love with you. And day by day, my love seems to grow. There isn't any end to my devotion. It's deeper, dear, by far than any ocean. I find that day by day you're making all my dreams come true. And come what may, I want you to know I'm yours alone. And I'm in love to stay as we go through the years, day by day, day by day, day by day.
Let's have a little quiet for the audience, please.
Say, what's a pretty little girl like you doing in a joint like this, huh?
She's trying to entertain mavericks like you, friend. And I'd be mighty obliged if you'd just close your jaw.
Stacy,
Go ahead and sing, honey.
what would you like to hear?
The answer to my question. What's a pretty little girl like you doing in a joint like this?
I asked you real nice to close your jaw. Go ahead and sing, honey.
I can handle it, Stacy.
Sure she can. I'm real easy to handle.
Well, now you just go ahead and sing, honey.
Now go ahead and sing, honey.
How do you like that guy? Drags somebody through the door for making a lot of noise, and then he says, "Go ahead and sing, honey."
Are you making fun of him?
Oh, heck no. All I meant was... James.
Everything's been going wrong lately. Do you know what that fathead of a new clerk did? He went and gave Honey those bloomers that were supposed to be for your wife.
Yeah, and my wife got quite a kick out of your ring, too. Here you are.
Well, thanks. Well, now if I can overfind my little old honey pie, maybe I can patch things up. Well, maybe I'll see you before you check out, Gus.
Take it easy, Stacy.
Oh, Harry.
Oh, hi there, Stacy. Harry, you seen Honey today? Well, yeah. Oh, now, take it easy, Mr. Stacy.
Boy! Bellboy!
Stacy, I spent all afternoon driving around and thinking, and I've made up my mind. I'm going to quit my job.
Well, good luck to you, honey.
Good. Are these yours?
Yep. Even the dumbest steer knows when he's grazing the wrong pasture.
Oh, skip the cow country philosophy, Stacy. I'm trying to tell you something.
Well, you waited a mite too long, didn't you?
Oh, Mr. Stacy, you're not leaving us, are you?
Yep. Toad up my bill while I put these in the car, please. Oh. Honey, I want you to know that it was sure a pleasure. And if I don't see you again,
Mrs. Lyons, you're not...
I'm not mentioning any names, but a racy element has taken over in your girl singer department. Add up my bill.
Oh, Mrs. Lyons, Oh, no. You too?
I've had it, Mr. Corey. There are things going on in this hotel.
What are you doing, selling luggage? I'd like my bill. We're checking out.
Oh, yes.
Guess we never did hear her sing.
Honey, while I'm getting the bill, would you get me a package of cigarettes?
Day by day, I'm falling more in love with you. And day by day, I want you to know.
Oh.
I'm yours alone. And I'm in love.
Everything back to my room.
Oh, no.
You heard her. I'll take care of the angel's bill. The light just went on.
Goodbye, my dear. Goodbye. Goodbye, Stanislaus.
Day by day, you're making all my dreams come true. And
Honey, I just want to say...
I want you to know. I'm yours alone. And I'm in love to stay. As we go through the years, day by day.
I I was just telling Slike, the next weekend we have free, we're coming right back up here.
Oh, we certainly are. Honey, you know the people really are friendly. You know that nice lady said goodbye to me?
Have you noticed that too?
Yes, and that tall boy from Texas, he made a special point to come along to say goodbye.
Got a date with an angel, gonna meet her at 7. Got a date with an angel, and I'm on my way to heaven.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Plymouth dealer invites you to watch the Lawrence Welk program Top Tunes and You Tell It on this same network. Tom Kennedy speaking. Good night, everybody.